Epigenetics. You are not your genes. How your lifestyle rewrites your DNA. For generations, biology taught us a story of resignation. You are what your genes dictate. If your father had hypertension, you will too. If your family has a tendency toward depression, it's your destiny. DNA as an unappealable sentence. That story is broken, and the science that broke it is called epigenetics. Epigenetics is the study of changes in gene expression that don't alter the DNA sequence. In other words, your genetic code doesn't change. But which genes are switched on and which are switched off can change. And you have more control over that than anyone ever told you. Epigenetics plays a crucial role in aging and longevity by regulating gene expression, and it can be influenced by external factors such as lifestyle, physical activity, stress management, and sleep optimization. Today we begin cycle 2 of this channel. We've mapped the brain and body. Now we're going down to the deepest level, the layer where lifestyle leaves molecular imprints that can last for decades. Welcome to epigenetics. What is epigenetics? The 3 mechanisms. Epigenetics operates through 3 main molecular mechanisms. You don't need to memorize them all. What's important is understanding the logic behind them. They're all reversible, and they all respond to what you do with your body and mind. The first is DNA methylation. Imagine your DNA as a musical score. Methylation is like placing a mute over certain notes. The gene exists, but it's not played. Methyl groups, small molecules of carbon and hydrogen, attach to specific regions of DNA and silence those genes. The critical point: sleep deprivation has been linked to adverse changes in DNA methylation, including alterations in genes involved in stress response and metabolic regulation. The second mechanism is histone modification. Your DNA doesn't float freely. It's wound around proteins called histones, like thread around a spool. When histones are acetylated, the DNA is opened up and the genes become accessible. When they are deacetylated, the DNA is closed up and the genes are turned off. Regular exercise influences DNA methylation and histone acetylation, improving metabolic and cognitive health, with resistance training linked to beneficial epigenetic changes in genes related to mitochondrial function and inflammation. The third mechanism involves non-coding RNAs, molecules that don't produce proteins but regulate when and how much a gene is expressed. They are the invisible conductors of the genome. Together, these 3 mechanisms form what researchers call the epigenome, the layer of instructions that determines what your DNA does at every moment of your life. The epigenetic clock, your real biological age. In 2013, biostatistician Steve Horvath of the University of California, Los Angeles, published one of the most important findings in modern biology: the epigenetic clock. By analyzing DNA methylation patterns in different tissues, Horvath developed an algorithm capable of predicting a person's biological age with an accuracy of 3 to 4 years, regardless of their chronological age. What Horvath demonstrated is that 2 people who are 45 years old chronologically can have radically different biological ages. One person may be 38 biologically, Another may be 57. And that difference is written, measurable, in the methylation patterns of their DNA. Aging is the main risk factor for developing chronic non-communicable diseases, and epigenetic clocks, mathematical algorithms applied to DNA methylation patterns, allow us to objectively measure true biological age. The question that changes everything is, can you turn back that clock? The answer that science gives in 2025 is yes, with non-pharmacological lifestyle interventions. Telomeres, which naturally shorten with each cell replication cycle, are influenced by both internal factors, such as DNA methylation, and external factors, such as lifestyle and exercise. The 4 endogenous epigenetic levers. Lever 1, exercise, the molecular rewriter. Aerobic training leads to beneficial epigenetic changes in genes related to mitochondrial function and inflammation. Systematic reviews have found that exercise-induced epigenetic modifications enhance neuroplasticity and reduce the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Specifically, exercise activates histone acetylation in genes related to BDNF, the antioxidant response, and inflammation control. It's not just that exercise improves how you feel, it literally rewrites which genes are expressed in your brain. Lever 2, deep sleep, the epigenetic consolidator. Sleep deprivation is linked to adverse epigenetic changes, including alterations in DNA methylation, in genes involved in the stress response and metabolic regulation. Adequate sleep supports the maintenance of epigenetic homeostasis. During deep, slow-wave sleep, the brain not only clears beta amyloid, it also consolidates positive epigenetic changes induced during the day. Sleep is the molecular editor that decides which changes are kept and which are discarded. Lever 3, intermittent fasting, the epigenome reboot. Fasting activates AMPK and SIRT1, sirtuins, proteins that directly regulate histone acetylation. Sirtuins are considered the epigenetic guardians of longevity. When active, they promote the expression of repair genes and silence pro-inflammatory genes. Intermittent fasting is among the most well-documented lifestyle interventions for producing changes in epigenetic biomarkers, including telomerase activity and telomere length. Lever 4, stress management, protecting the epigenome from chronic cortisol. Chronic stress leaves measurable and lasting epigenetic traces. Glucocorticoids, the hormone family of cortisol, modify DNA methylation in hippocampal genes related to memory and emotional regulation. Chronic stress induces changes in DNA methylation that affect gene expression in critical brain regions, linking sustained stress to long-term epigenetic alterations. Meditation, tactical breathing, and nighttime cognitive shutdown are not just wellness tools. They are documented epigenetic interventions. Epigenetics dismantles the narrative of biological resignation. You are not the sum of the genes you inherited. You are the expression of which genes you turn on and which you turn off. And that depends, to a huge extent, on how you sleep, how you move, how you eat, and how you manage stress. Everything we've covered in Cycle 1 of this channel, sleep, dopamine, cortisol, BDNF, hormesis, the microbiome, has its epigenetic imprint. Now you know this at the molecular level. But if the epigenome is the writing of lifestyle on DNA, there's an even more specific marker that measures the toll time takes on every cell in your body. A structure at the ends of your chromosomes that acts as the most precise clock in your biology. In the next video, we're going to talk about telomeres, what they are, why they shorten, and, most importantly, what you can do today to protect and lengthen them without any chemical intervention. If you like the content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'm Fran the Biohackerman. See you in the next video. Until then.